Good morning, boys and girls. This is Mr. Cook, and today we're working on numbers 11 to 19 in our brand new unit. So let's get started here. So we're going to start off with the problem of the day. Jeff and Stephanie have 8 strawberries to share. Stephanie eats 4 strawberries. Jeff eats 2 fewer strawberries than Stephanie. How many strawberries does Jeff eat? And how many strawberries are left? So we know that my friend Stephanie has 4 strawberries that she's eating. Right? So we have 4 that are gone. So I'm actually going to draw 4 strawberries on the bottom. And by strawberries, I'm just going to draw circles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I know that so far, my friend Stephanie has eaten 4 of them. Okay, now we need to find out how many Jeff ate. So Jeff eats 2 fewer strawberries than Stephanie. So that means I'm doing subtraction. There's a difference of 2 between this. So actually, all I have to do is do 4 minus 2. And if I actually count back 4, 3, 2, I know that Jeff has eaten 2 strawberries. So I'm going to take the 2 strawberries out on the bottom. And what we have left are just 2 strawberries. So even though this problem up here looks kind of a little crazy here, boys and girls, using all the strategies and steps that we've learned so far this year is actually making this a lot easier for us. Alright, so let's get started here today. So how can you show the number 11? We're going to start talking about place value here, boys and girls. Now, there's a group of lizards in the desert represented by objects shown down right here. So actually, we're going to just start off by trying to represent the number 11, okay? Now, as you can see, we have 2 10 frames down here. Now, in each 10 frame, you have 10 here and 10 here. So what are some ways that you can make the number 11? So if Mr. Cook were thinking here, okay, let's do the number 11, I'm actually going to just do 10 first. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then all I have to do is show 1 more. This way I can automatically see that I have 10 starting off. So by counting up by a 10, it's actually easier than counting individually by going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All I have to do is go 10, 10 plus 1, 11. Just like that. So let's get started here with a little bit of something different. So we're going to show the number 15, but in 2 different ways. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by the way that I would want to do it first. So by showing the number 15, I know that I want to start off with just by making a 10. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Because when I look at this, when it's filled up, I automatically know that there's 10 right there in my 10 frame. Now on the bottom here, we're going to add in some more. So we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So this is actually the first way that we can make 15. We're going to do 10 on the top plus 5 on the bottom. That's going to equal our 15 right there. Now let's see if we can do it another way, because there's more than one way to solve a lot of math problems here, boys and girls. So let's try it again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and do it a little differently. So I'm actually going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not going to fill up the top. Put 7 right there. I'm going to do some on the bottom. 7, and then we have, let's keep counting on. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so if I count that up, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I have 8 down here on the bottom. So 7 plus 8 also equals 15. But you have to also think about which way might be a little easier. And we've learned this before, that making a 10 is always going to be a little easier, but you guys have to understand that there's more than one way to actually make these problems. So, the numbers from 11 to 19 can be made with one group of 10 and some more, or how we just showed in different ways of doing it. So, let's say we're doing the number 13. We've got one group of 10, and we're adding just 3 more. That makes the number 13. So through these numbers here, boys and girls, all we have to do is take a look at the number 10, because we're building a 10, and we're adding just some more on the right side. So let's take a look here again. So if I'm building this, I have 10, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. So that number would be 15. And then on this one here, boys and girls, we have 10 right here, 2 more. So if I go 10, 11, 12, that's my number 12 right there. Now, boys and girls, This is going to be pretty simple and straightforward to start off with because we're going to start working a lot with place value and how to actually make bigger numbers using this. But one way that I like to explain this to my kids as well is with this kind of stuff. So let's take a look at this really quick, and I'm going to draw my tens, and I'm going to draw my ones right here. This is how I like to talk about it as well. But let's take a look. I've got 110 right here, so I'm going to actually put the number 1 right here because that's representing 110. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more on this one, so that's going to be my number 14. I'm going to put the ones down here. I had 4 ones. When we break this up, we know that if we have 110 and 4 ones, it's going to equal 14 right up top right here. Now this way up top using the 10 frames is actually going to lead us into using something like this on the bottom. Because what we're looking at is how many 10s and how many 1s we have. Because when we start building bigger numbers, boys and girls, we're really going to start focusing on this stuff right here. So what we're actually going to be doing today is I want you guys working on pages 347 to 350. You have optional pages, which means you don't have to do them, but if you want to be awesome, go for it. Pages 351 to 352. So you guys are going to make a lot of different numbers today using this kind of stuff, and I want you guys to really start focusing on the 10s in one place because it's really going to help you out with your math coming forward. All right, boys and girls, good luck and always have fun.